I want to go over three specific practices that you could do to release stress. And the first thing is very practical. If you've been here more often, or if you're listening to my tracks, you might have heard it. I have it as a track also. It's called Calming Breath. It's a track of only 3 minutes. And this is where we use our breath to calm our nervous system. It really, really works. And the key is very simple. You use your natural in-breath. You count how long it is when you breathe in. And then when you breathe out, you prolong your out-breath to twice the count of your in-breath. So you don't have to push yourself to breathe more or less than you would like to do. You just breathe in normally, you count how many, and then you just slowly, slowly extend and relax into that breath. So what is the beauty of this kind of breathing? You really, actually cue your nervous system to start to relax. You cue your parasympathetic nervous system to kick in, to start to relax those muscles, to take that heartbeat down, to don't breathe so shallow anymore, but to take deeper breaths from itself. It really helps your body to relax. So if you would have a stress response or a panic attack right now and you would start to breathe like that, it might help you a little bit because it's working like that. But it works even better when you practice this a lot when you're not stressed. So you can do this 1-2 minutes and you feel an effect. If you practice this once a day for 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you train your body to get to that relaxed state. And then when I had a cursing word in my head. That's not the word. When the going gets tough, you do the breathing and your body immediately understands it's training. Oh, now I'm going to relax. So let's just do this together for a few times. So most people in the state where you are now, which is relaxed but normal, it's not really into deep relaxation, your in-breath will take about 2 counts. So I will count till 2 and then till 4 for the out-breath. But if you feel that the in-breath is shorter, then just make it shorter. Then breathe in on 1 and breathe out on 2. Make your own rhythm. And if you're really relaxed or you have this long breath, then just make it 3 in and 6 out. I will count for the average folks, but make it your own. Don't follow me because I'm telling you, follow your own rhythm. In any case in life, your own rhythm is the best. You're unique, beautiful, lovable, individual, and your way is always the best way, all right? Remember that, whatever the topic. Okay, so make sure that you are sitting comfortable, and it's you either lie down or you just sit up straight, but you can lean against something. Don't make it a hard thing because then you also trigger your body to be stiff and hard. So just relax. And then we're going to breathe in on the count of 2. 1 and 2. And now extend that breath, taking out 1, 2, 3, 4, and in. 1, 2, and out. 2, 3, 4, and in and out. In and out. In and out. Continue in your own tempo. In. If you want, you can close your eyes just to focus on that breath. You don't have to. But if it feels good to just close your own bubble and just being with your breath, breathing in and extend your out breath. In and out. In just continue with breathing in and extending your breath to twice as long. And while you're doing this, you might feel the relaxation of your body. You've been doing this now for a few minutes, and you might feel how your muscles soften. You might feel how your heart is slowing down. You might feel how your belly softens, how it becomes pleasant to just be with your breath. Breathing in and out, and in and out, in and out. Can you feel the power of your own breath? In just a few minutes, you've created this calm. It might be that still a lot is going on in your body, a lot is going on in your mind, but relative to how you started, can you feel this? Now imagine that you would practice this every day for just a few minutes. And you train your body to understand that when you do this, you can relax. And then when you feel a stress response, when you feel anxiety, even when you feel panic, you start breathing like this, how quickly your body will support you to calm down. So in my track list here on Insight Timer, it's called Calming Breath. It's just 3 minutes and it will help you. I guide you there to do it. But when you get the gist of it, you can do it on your own. You can even go to the restroom, sit there for 2 minutes and do it. No one has to see it. This is something that you can do for yourself. And remember, the more often you train your body to have this response, the more easily it will get there when it's really, really necessary. All right. Second practice. The second practice is a grounding practice. It will help you to connect to your body in the here and now. And there is a really calming sense in that. So one practice that is also in my track list, which I will not do now, but if you've been here more often, you've heard me do it. It's called come back home, where we use our 5 senses, the hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touch, to bring our attention to the here and now. It's a very, very powerful exercise. So just 10 minutes to bring you here and now. But for today, I want to do a different grounding exercise, which I particularly love. So one thing that is really, really great to do when you are stressed is to get into nature. It doesn't mean that you have to drive for hours to get to the sea or the ocean or the woods. It can just be the little park behind your house. It can be your own garden. It can even be on your balcony, between your plants. Nature is all around us. Nature is all there. And of course, I agree that being in front of a waterfall or an ocean or in the woods feels more powerful. But basically just making this connection with Mother Earth, it's all there is to it. And this you can do everywhere. So in my self-gentleness workshops, there is this practice that I sometimes recommend to people, that is, go outside, naked feet, put them in the dirt, and just feel your feet in the dirt. Understand when it's snowing and it's really cold in winter, then it might not be so pleasant. But there are moments in your life when you can do that, when it's not so cold to do that, or maybe you don't mind the cold. To just feel that connection from your bare feet with the earth, that's really, really powerful. But we can also do this with suggestion of our own hands. Let's do it. So again, make sure that you're sitting comfortable, and let's just start to close our eyes. And I would like you to bring your attention to your feet on the ground. So put your feet on the ground. And if you're sitting cross-legged, then feel the touch points of your feet connecting to the ground. And when your attention is on your feet, you also feel that different parts of your feet have different connections. Not every part is leaning as heavy on the floor, on the ground, as other parts. You can skim around your feet, on the sides, your toes, your heels, like you're drawing with a pencil around your feet. Becoming aware of all the touch points. Now, I would like you to use your fantasy in a way that you prefer, and to imagine that there are now roots growing from your feet into the earth. Just imagine, and use your fantasy. If you imagine with pictures, then you do that. If you fantasize with knowing or with words or telling yourself a story, then just use that. Imagine that from your feet, roots like the trees have those, are growing into the earth. And they're growing deeply into the earth, but also broadly. They expand. I don't know if you've ever seen the root base of a big tree, but those roots are going so deep. Those roots are going so widely, like as wide as the crown of the tree. So imagine all those roots growing. And with your imagination, you now get a sense of your connection with Mother Earth. Wherever you're doing this, if it's actually with your feet in the dirt or you're on a balcony on a 16-high building, it doesn't matter, because you are now rooting into Mother Earth. And with this connection, you might realize, and if not, then just tell yourself, that Mother Earth is always here. There is this strong connection between you and this beautiful planet that we all live on, that it's spinning so perfectly in its orbit around the sun, feeding us, supporting us, carrying us without judgment. Whatever we're doing with this planet, it doesn't stop spinning. It doesn't stop spinning around the sun. It never says, "Hey, I don't like that, stop it." It's our home. And to feel that connection is so important for us, to get a sense of groundedness, get a sense of support, and maybe, hopefully, get a sense of reciprocity, of supporting Mother Earth. When all your attention is on the roots growing from your feet into the earth, it gives a sense of groundedness, a sense of calmness, a sense of support, being supported, being carried. And that is a powerful antidote against the stress response. So you have calmed your body with your breath. Then you focus on your feet. You focus on this connection, this support. You can even imagine, if you still have worries or stress going on, that you let this sink all the way down into your feet, into those roots, and you see how it sinks in the roots all the way down. You let those roots grow up into the core, fiery core of the earth, and there it releases all those worries, all that stress into the fire, purifying fire of Mother Earth. Oof, it feels good to just let everything drop down, all the way down into your feet, dropping into those roots, sinking all the way down, being purified, being burned, feeding this beautiful fiery core of planet Earth, which makes us spinning, which makes us, provides us with the gravity to make sure that we are here to stay. All right, so notice for a moment what this practice does for you. It can be that fantasizing or visualization is hard for you and that you didn't really get the feel of it. Then don't worry, then this is not really practice for you. That's okay. You can always use the breath, which works for, I think, 99.9% of the people. This one works also for a lot of people, but if not for you, no sweat, that's okay. We will continue to the last practice in a bit. But if it works for you, then remind yourself how it feels to have that connection. Feel that support. Feel the ability you have, the power you have to just drop everything down into your feet, into those roots, and sacrifice it to Mother Earth, which takes care of it for you because she loves you. She supports you. She's here for you. All right. Keep your eyes still closed. I just would like to go over a meditation practice with you that is pretty well known for stress release. We're going to use a so-called bija mantra. And a bija mantra means simply a seed mantra. It's like planting a seed within you. And that seed is a meditation technique to help you meditate. And why we call it a seed? Because you can see a meditation practice as something that you grow. First you put a seed in the ground, and then there will come a really, really small twig. And when you feed the twig, when you cherish it, when you nourish it, it will slowly grow into such a tree with this beautiful root system, beautiful crown within you. All right. A mantra is a Sanskrit word and it means the vehicle of the mind. And that's exactly how we're going to use it. We're going to use the mantra aham. It's Sanskrit, it means I am, but that's not so important because we are using the quality of the sound. Aham. So I'm going to repeat this mantra and I'm asking you to repeat it after me. If you feel awkward to do it out loud, then just do it mentally. We will go anyway mentally soon. But if you can say it out loud, then just repeat it after me. Aham. Aham. Well done. Keep on repeating. Aham. Aham. start. Now say it together with me. Aham. 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 Let's say it softer. Let's now start to repeat it mentally without moving your tongue or your lips. Now, whenever you notice that your mind is wandering off for whatever reason, that's okay. That is just a job of your mind. The moment you notice it, you simply favor thinking the mantra again, and you listen to this beautiful sound. Now, in between the repetition of the mantra, you feel there is silence. Allow yourself to sink into the silence between the repetitions. So, if the silence stretches out in time, that's okay. Um, um, Let the mantra function as an anchor, slowly pulling you down in the quietness, the peace within, sinking in between the repetitions. And whenever you notice that your mind is wandering onto thought or sensation, that's okay. The moment you notice, you simply favor thinking the mantra. All right, you can let go of the mantra. Keep your eyes still closed. And just sit for a moment. You feel the quietness relative to how you started. When you find this quietness, you are releasing stress. You might not notice it, or you might notice it. Doesn't matter. Just know that by going here, you're releasing stress. You're calming your mind. And you're building this quietness, peacefulness within you. All right, now keep your eyes still closed. Bring your attention back to your body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your spine. And then take your time to open your eyes. Take your time. You can take 1-2 minutes. Don't make the transition too quickly because it will feel unpleasant. Whenever you're ready, I will be here.